Welcome to Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy. Welcome. If you're new, if you're returning, I'm so grateful that you guys clicked on today. So today we're going to be doing a topic on what's the gossip on them. So I give you guys a lot of those what's the gossip on you videos. So we're just going to flip it around today and see what's the gossip on them. So this can be anybody that you're thinking of. Doesn't have to be anybody specific, just whoever comes to mind. So pile number 1, let's jump right in. You guys shuffled re-energize. Pile number 2, you guys shuffled communication. You guys are getting the reflection of the bunny holder. And pile number 3, you guys shuffled feelings. Okay, so there will be a 30-second meditation where you will get a better view of the cards. Also, if you're having a hard time, you can always check the description box for music that I shuffle for each pile, as well as you can find ways to stream my music and also get a personal reading with me. Okay, guys, I will go ahead and see you at your pile. Bye.
It won't end up good. You know I love you like no one else could. I go to hell and back for you. Bend over backwards, I grip ass for you. Yeah, I go up to bat for you. Even with shit looking bad for you. I've been waiting so long for a love like this. It's a feeling so strong. I don't wanna resist. Like you can't do no wrong. Got me losing my shit. Gotta loosen my grip. Baby, you are mine, greatest of all time. You better tell them all fall in line. I do not play about mine. You know this energy's so right. Don't put up no fight. You know I never tell no lie. I want you for life.
Welcome, pile number 1s. You guys chose re-energize. Okay, so what is the gossip on this person? I'm hearing like they need a resurrection. They need to be, I'm hearing jolt, like the word jolt. I just keep hearing the word jolt. They just need to be like jolted back to life. Resurrected, like I'm seeing the machine, you know. Sorry, I can't think of the words. I feel like I should know this as an adult. You know, when the paramedics are using that one clear, you know what I'm talking about. Comment down below. Yeah, so people are saying, I'm hearing, oh my god, I'm hearing like, can I say this on YouTube? It's not as sensitive. Okay, it's not as sensitive as like TikTok or anything, but I'm hearing like, yeah, dead man walking, dead on the water. I don't know, like dead, like describing someone as like dead, but they're still alive. I'm hearing from The Incredibles whenever, the first one, whenever they crash into the water and Dash is like screaming, he's like, we're alive, but we're dead. Like that kind of energy. I don't know. People really are wondering where this person's energy went. People are talking about how they need something to like re-inspire them, reactivate them, re-energize them. They need some kind of like direction or guide or light or mentor, especially like this is out of the 3 cards that were shuffled, this is the darkest card. So people could be saying that this person is really going through some kind of dark night of the soul. People are really worried about this person, honestly, because it doesn't feel like this is a natural energy that this person is usually in. Okay, so this feels different. It feels like I'm hearing passion died, shell of a person. Yeah, I'm getting like a very hollow energy where they just, nothing is really bringing this person to life. I don't know. And it's like people are saying how they're worried about this person. They're not sure how this person is going to get themselves out of this dark time. I feel like with the hidden energy, some people like don't want them to know what they're saying. With this 10 of Wands, definitely people are talking about how this person has a lot of burdens, a lot of things, heaviness on their shoulders. And I'm seeing someone, yeah, like I'm telling you, like the light behind their eyes, something about the light behind their eyes is gone. It's really sad. Like I'm getting a sad energy, and like people are sad for this person. People are worried about this person. People are talking about how this person, something stole their light, you know, and they don't know if it's just the responsibilities, the burdens of life, you know, that I'm hearing shit got real. So maybe this could even be like a transition period where this person could have been in an energy of having no responsibilities, being very light, very free, and now it feels like they have so much on their shoulders, so much, you know, I'm hearing responsibility. They have a lot of like, I'm hearing upkeep. They have to keep things up. They have to keep their energy. Like I'm hearing it's divided into like different tasks. Just like it's just enough that they get done to where it meets like the requirements for whatever responsibilities that they have. But they're not actually enjoying themselves. They don't have any extra energy. They are, yeah, very down. With, just look at her face, like very down. People are saying that this person is down. I'm hearing down on their luck. With the Emperor here, this is very interesting because I'm getting 2 different energies here. So I was hearing this feels very like a person with a lot of masculine energy, okay, a lot of, I want to say, controlled energy. Something about controlled, like people are saying that this person is holding back, that this person is not feeling with their like emotions, that they're actually using logic to feel their emotions, which means they're not really, you know, like they're not really feeling their feelings. They're just like, they might be analyzing them or trying to put logic behind emotions that sometimes defy logic. I don't know, like there's something about this person won't let themselves feel deeply or get too emotionally invested into things. People could be saying this person's very organized. I just heard too organized. Some people think it's overkill. Like they're saying that this person puts burden on themselves, like the expectations that this person has for, you know what I mean, like organization, cleanliness, maybe like house chores or something. Like they kind of get nitpicky about, organization. If this isn't sounding like your person, this whole kind of energy of maybe repressing emotion and this organization energy, this could definitely be a very dominant masculine energy that's in this person's life. Like they could be heavily attached to somebody else who is like a very like dominant part of their life, is what I'm hearing, is like a very important part of their life. So people could be talking about a masculine energy that is in this person's life who does fit those kind of qualities of maybe not always expressing their emotions outright, kind of being in an energy of logic over emotion. Also being in this energy of, organization. I just heard compliance. Something about compliance, okay? I do kind of feel like this could even be like a father figure or a boss, but it could be somebody who is a little bit militant or was very strict with this person. And so they might not, like I said, they might not have had those responsibilities when they were younger. But as they've gotten older, because of the strictness, because of the almost militant energy that they were being guided by, they've become very responsible, but it's almost to a detriment. So their responsibility is coming out to become a detriment to their life, to their happiness. Like they don't know how to be free anymore. Like they remember being in that energy of freedom as a child because they didn't have certain expectations, responsibilities, but now possibly as an adult or getting older, stepping into some kind of new chapter of maturity, not even just maturity, because it feels like they're overburdening themselves. So people are saying that this person doesn't, like, kind of was taught to be this way, and they don't know, and like they don't know how to, like with the 10 of Wands, like they don't know how to ask for help. They don't know how to delegate, where it's like they're putting all of this pressure on themselves. They might not have been taught that it was okay to, like they should just be able to handle this, like a very, I don't want to say strict again. I'm trying to find a better word to describe it. It's just logic over feelings. It's like there wasn't a lot of place or space, I should say. There was no space to like have a moment to feel your feelings and to process what you're going through and to question, is this the right path? No, this is just the logical path. So that's what people are saying, is that this person denies their emotions, and it might be because of or buries their emotions, you know what I mean? Doesn't know how to process their emotions, and it's because of like a bloodline is what I'm getting, or like it could have been a boss, like I said, a teacher, but heavy on the father energy or family. So it could have been like, just this is how it is in this family. There's not a lot of emotional processing going on. There wasn't any room for that kind of thing. With this 4 of Wands in reverse, people are saying that this person came from a very unstable household, People are saying that they didn't have any moments of celebration either, that there wasn't a lot of time for, I want to say, weddings, get-togethers, family reunions. I'm hearing Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, I'm just seeing get-togethers, parties, celebration. Like, this person, there wasn't enough stability to be able to maintain that celebratory energy. So people are saying that because this person never had that kind of stability, they don't know what that looks like. They don't know what relaxing and having a party, throwing a party, being confident, comfortable in your space. There's something about a home space as well, like not even fully being able to enjoy a home or, you know, where they're staying, because they don't associate the home with that warmth, with like inviting energy. It feels very cold, it feels very dark, it feels very lonely. Like I said, there wasn't any space for emotion. It was just like logic. It was militant. It was, I'm hearing apathetic, but it wasn't completely apathetic. I think it was just like, this is the smart thing to do. Like, this is what we need to do. This is the smart thing to do. This is how we should be. Like, it's almost like emotions were looked at as messy and unnecessary and a burden, you know? And so it's almost like this person is carrying so much of that still from what they were taught. They're still carrying it. So what's going on behind the door? Here we have 10 of Swords. Okay. People are saying that either one of two things is going to happen to this person. They're saying this person is either going to spiral and eventually crack from all the pressure. They're saying that this person is going to feel completely betrayed and mentally exhausted. Just all the worst things you can think about from the 10 of Swords energy is what I'm getting, where it's just a complete mental breakdown, spiral, mental exhaustion, mental collapse. And basically, like, they're saying that this person's either going to end up that way or they're going to slowly recover, that this person is going to take the swords out one by one, process all the pain that they've been through, process the betrayals that they've experienced, process the pain, process the feelings, process their emotions. Okay. Yeah, so it's like there's either this route of healing or it's either this path of just self-destruction. And so people are saying, yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens to this person, if they're strong enough to get through this. It's like people are talking about how this person has experienced a lot of trauma, how this person has, once again, that instability. They've never had enough stability to be able to celebrate. Like, think about how sad that is. Think about how hard that is to experience. Like, I do have empathy for this person. I think that they are, I'm hearing Pandora's box. This person is a little bit like and not, I know that's really scary because it's like, damn, like, she released all of the deadliest sins, right? But it's more like the expression opening Pandora's box. It's like there's a lot there's a lot in that box that needs to be released, and it's just like this person needs to ask for help is what people are also saying. Like, look at everybody's face. Like, it's just very grave. I don't know, grave. It's very sad. Like, there's nobody's celebrating. There's no happy faces. Bottom of the deck, let's take a look. We did have the Chariot in reverse. Once again, I'm seeing two paths, you know. So I do feel like that's being reinforced. Is like either this person's going nowhere, or they're going on this very slow, with the Chariot being reversed, very slow journey of healing. This gradual energy of understanding why they are this way, and slowly processing the pain, processing their emotions. But once again, people are just talking about how this person slowed down. People are talking about how it's possible that this person could go nowhere. Like, I'm hearing this song Going Nowhere by Little Mix. So people could be, that could be like a partner as well, like a partner that's not going anywhere with this Emperor, but it's like they have a very dominant like part of this person's life, and it's like people are saying it's going nowhere. Oh yeah, I'm hearing this song King of Everything by Madison Beer. And there's like a lyric in there about building castles in the sand, but no one gives a damn. Baby, you're the king of everything. Right now you're the man, but no one gives a damn. I love that song. It's a great song. Yeah, King of Everything. Like, I don't know, I'm hearing really negative like songs about, like, I feel like partners. So this person could be with somebody who is also like putting all the burden on them, putting all the stress on them, betraying them. It could be the reason why there's this instability in the home. So it could be a partner. If it's not a family, if this person didn't grow up with heavy trauma, heavy like coldness in the home, like then it might be a partner. So it's either like a family unit that kind of has molded this person to process their emotions this way, or it's they're in some kind of relationship that might not be going anywhere. We do have bottom of the deck keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Yeah, people are saying that this person has a lot more options than they're able to see. Like, it's like they're in this darkness, so this person, they're not able to see how many options that they have. Like, I'm hearing like this person could be a player. I don't know. Like, I'm hearing like this person could definitely be like, I'm hearing hot babe. Like, I'm just hearing like all these phrases of like, damn, like sexy, like, I don't know, like people catcalling and people like hitting them up. Like, I'm seeing DMs and stuff. I don't know. Like, I'm just seeing a lot of like liberation. Like, once this person is able to like see themselves accurately and, you know, deal with this trauma, whatever it is they're experiencing, once they get out of this dark space, this dark night of the soul, like, they're gonna realize their potential and just how many options that they have. Yep, we have boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Yeah, people are saying that this person is holding on very tightly, that they might be struggling with closure issues, like not knowing how to close cycles, you know, have that closure, walk away. Like knowing that once you've received what you need, like you need to walk away, like there's nothing else that you're going to gain from this situation. Or I want to say the pattern, the way that this person was living, processing their emotions, their life, progression, yeah, moving on. Like, people are just saying that they want to see this person like get on that chariot, get on the boat, and just like move on, you know, like progress forward. They want to see them move forward. Like, there are people rooting for this person, but it's like there's a very clear understanding, I want to say, that that this person has been through so much and it's gonna take time. I'm hearing like how people used to travel back in the day by boat, and it's like it would take them weeks, or you know, it would take them however long, months, in order to arrive to their destination. They would travel, you know, continents, areas just by boat, and it would take so long. And I'm hearing that's what this person kind of needs, is like they're gonna need that long journey. Like it's gonna be a long process. You know, that's what people are saying, is like it's not going to be an overnight fix. So that is what I have for you, pile number ones. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. I really hope that these messages resonated with you. I hope they're helpful, informative, useful to you in some kind of way. If they were, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, love you guys. Thanks. Welcome, pile number 2. You guys chose communication here. So heavily, I was getting this song. I kept hearing this song. I hadn't listened to it in a while. Feels like a couple years. I don't know, like maybe once or twice in a couple years. It's called Communication, and I don't know if Miley Cyrus wrote it, but she performed it. It's like an unplugged performance that I was thinking of. But it's her singing Communication, and I was like heavily drawn to go and listen to the song before I start the reading, because I couldn't remember the lyrics. I couldn't think of the lyrics, and so I just kept hearing the communication. And I just kept hearing the word communication. So I went back and I listened to it, and I think I kind of have a better understanding of this person. You know, it almost brought me to tears. I mean, it didn't, but I feel that this person is very emotional. So I want to say, what's the gossip on this person is that people are saying that they don't care. Like, people want to, and see, this is where I'm getting a disconnect of, a disconnect of gossip and what's really going on. So I'm kind of hearing, I feel like this person wants to like stick up for themselves. They kind of want to have me as the reader understand where they're coming from versus just what people are saying. Because when I saw this too, it was giving me an energy of like, with this Queen of Swords, you know, people are saying that this person is a bitch. You know, people are saying that this person is very cold, that this person is very harsh with their words. People are saying that this person is disconnected, that this person is detached. You know, I'm getting like it's air sign energy, like Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, It's just a very cold energy, and that's what people are describing this person as. They're saying that this person's a bitch, that they're cold, that they're harsh, that they're mean, that they don't, they don't have feelings, like, and that's where it's just like, because it's just gossip at this point. Because if you listen to that song, this person, I feel like it wasn't my energy, it was, they are brought to tears by the fact that what feels like a lack of understanding, which makes sense if people are so quick to call this person like harsh names and so quickly to put this person in this like this one-dimensional box. I feel like what happened is that this person felt very unsafe. This person did not feel safe to communicate. I think that they deeply wanted to. I think that this person had a lot to say. I think that they might not know how to communicate, especially with the Queen of Swords being here in reverse. Is like, I'm getting a lot of hesitation. So with the Two of Swords and with the Six of Swords, both of those being in reverse, or no, this one being in reverse, I'm sorry, Six of Swords only. It's a lot more air energy. This is nothing but air. So it's like, I think that what people are saying, well, I'm getting more of like, this is just what Spirit wants me to tell you right now. So this is kind of outside the topic, I'm sorry, but it's like, if you came to understand this person on a deeper level, like, keep listening. If you just want to know the shit people are talking about this person, you might have to skip ahead a bit. But what I'm getting is this person gets very stuck, trapped in their head. They do battle with like mental blockages, I want to say, especially with the Two of Swords. Is like, they get very stuck on, what if I do this, what if I do that? They go back and forth of like being very hesitant, being unable to make decisions. And this is what people could be gossiping. They could also be saying that is like, that this person needs to make a decision, or they hesitate. People could be definitely gossiping, saying that as well, that this person hesitates. And with the Six of Swords, it's almost like people are saying that this person creates more trouble for themselves than, instead of just like walking away, instead of moving to calmer waters. And see, that's where it kind of gets to that energy that I was getting of like, they hesitate, and so they might kind of stay in bad situations too long. So it's like, people could be saying that this person, doesn't know when to walk away. They hesitate. They really struggle to make these decisions. I don't know. There's something here about people saying this person has made things worse for themselves, with the Six of Swords being in reverse. Like, they've caused more trouble for themselves. And once again, it's like, people are, I'm hearing defaming. People are defaming this person's character and saying that they lack empathy. Part of me, see, that hurts my throat, like, because I don't think it's true. What I'm honestly getting is that this person communicates differently than the people who are gossiping about them. Just like I was getting in the beginning, the music, the songs. I was also hearing another song. What was it? I lost it. But I was hearing another song, so that's where I was like, okay, this person communicates through music. You know what I mean? Also, I'm kind of getting like a non-verbal energy where this person might really struggle to communicate. And just like the lyrics of that song, Communication, says, I disconnect. They disconnect because I feel like they might have, what I'm honestly getting is like some levels of neurodivergence. And that's where I'm saying is like the communication is not matching up to the people who are gossiping about this person. Like this could be very neurotypical people who are gossiping about a neurodivergent person, and they don't understand how this person communicates. They don't understand how this person processes their emotions, their information. They don't know how they communicate. So like when this person goes nonverbal or something, people could take that as a sign of discomfort, or they could see it as this person being, like I said, uncomfortable, grouchy, or just like giving them the silent treatment, when it could actually be that this person's very comfortable. You know what I mean? Like this person is so comfortable that they have this comfortable silence, and they feel comfortable enough to go nonverbal kind of energy. So I don't know, I'm really struggling with this one as like just delivering the gossip, because it's really harsh, and I think that it's like misinformation, it's miscommunication. There we go. It's a lot of miscommunication where people aren't really seeing. Look at this, like there are tears flowing down this person's face. This is the Queen of Swords. This isn't even the Queen of Cups, right? The queen that handles emotions, that represents emotion. This is the Queen of Swords, represents intellect, communication, and see, the tears are speaking for themselves, but it's like not being verbally communicated. And so that's where I feel like people really misunderstand this person, and they think that, oh, they're just cold, they're just harsh, they're just like, I'm hearing heartless. Like some people really think that this person's heartless, or they're a bitch. Like I am getting the word bitch, like people calling this person a bitch. Yeah, like it really hurts my soul, because like I do empathize with this person who you're talking about, or who you're wanting to know about, because they feel just as deeply. You know what I mean? They feel just as deeply, if not, they could even be more sensitive. This could be somebody even more sensitive than the people who are gossiping about them. So, I think that people are also saying that this person likes to spend a lot of time alone with the Hermit here. With it being reversed, is that people are seeing this person wanting to come out, wanting to shine. I feel like wanting to get out of that Hermit energy. It's like they've done a lot of introspection, and now that period has come to an end. They're ready to kind of show what they've learned, shine a bit. And with the Ten of Cups is like, I'm seeing a freaking butterfly, which never happens in my back window, because I have like this gate, and there's not like a lot of, flowers that those kind of butterflies like to, land on and be on and eat. So the fact I just saw a butterfly as I pick up the Ten of Cups, like I think that this person is happy. I don't know, like even though there's this gossip going on, people are talking about this person's happiness. Like this person could have family support, okay? Like they could have a very emotionally satisfying family unit, like they just support each other, communicate well, like they understand each other. They could also have similar neurodivergence within the family, so it's like they just get each other, they can communicate well, they understand when somebody is maybe doing something that isn't, like they're not taking it the wrong way if somebody is communicating in a neurodivergent way, Yeah, so they just get it. But I'm also getting a big romantic energy as well. So this person could be in a connection that is very emotionally satisfying to them. They get a lot of happiness from their relationships. So it's weird because, and that's where I'm like seeing is like, okay, so people are saying how this person has really emotionally fulfilling relationships, but then at the same time, you know, it's like these people over here that I feel like this could have been an energy of people who were cut off, or like who this person disconnected from. I do feel like this could be like bitter Bettys, you know, negative Nancys who are just really wanting to demonize this person for cutting them off or walking away from these people. Because, and yeah, it's like they're wanting to say that they don't feel, you know what I mean? But it's like I'm seeing, because so much of their happiness comes from relationships with the 10 of Cups, like that's their bread and butter. That's like what makes them so happy and fulfilled. Like I'm hearing character shows, like this person could really love character shows, like really well written characters. I'm also seeing that show Atypical. It's a really fantastic show that touches on neurodivergent, neurotypical comparisons. Okay, so I highly recommend Atypical. I'm seeing, oh, I cannot remember her name. She's so precious. The blonde one, you know, but it's like people, you know, wanting to call her, you know, like a bitch, and being like, oh, they're very uptight, like just not understanding what's going on upstairs. But with the butterfly as well, is like I do feel like people are saying and gossiping that this person has transformed, that this person has, I want to say, found happiness. And it could have been because this person had to walk away from a certain group of people who were just committed. They were committed to misunderstanding this person. And oh my gosh, yes, bottom of the deck. Okay, perfect, ties it in. 7 of Wands in reverse. It's like as soon as they were able to disconnect from these people, I think that they became more emotionally fulfilled. Like they really were able to find people that genuinely love and accept them for who they are. And with the 7 of Wands in reverse, it's like they could finally put down their guard. You know what I mean? They could finally relax. They could finally breathe, is what I'm hearing. They didn't have to be on defense. They didn't have to feel like they were constantly being misunderstood, you know? They finally were in a space of acceptance versus judgment versus shame. Yeah, I feel like this person like used to be in a lot of paralysis, especially like with the 2 of Swords. Like they would get really stuck and trapped and not know how to move forward. I feel like because they knew that they were in a very unsafe environment. So what's the gossip? Give me gossip. 3 of Swords in reverse, exactly what I was just saying. People are gossiping about how this person walked away from a situation that broke their hearts. I feel like they cried a lot of tears, whether or not this group of people know that or not. This person does feel very deeply, is very sensitive, and people are gossiping about how this person is healing. With the 3 of Swords being in reverse, they were hurt, betrayed, saddened. Look at that, another imagery of tears. Blood tears, okay, creepy. There were definitely tears shed. People are saying tears were shed. But with this being in reverse, like they are healing. King of Pentacles. And it's weird because it's like, I think people are gossiping about this person's confidence. They're gossiping about this person's financial stability. They're gossiping about how calm this person is. And it's weird. It's like, it's almost like people are seeing, it's like, you know, I feel like the King of Pentacles is somebody dignified, you know, somebody who has really good intentions, but it's like they're painting this King of Pentacles as this Queen of Swords in reverse. Like they're seeing the King of Pentacles as like cold and detached and bitchy and like, oh, they're so calm over there. You know, it's like, yeah, they're really wanting to paint the worst out of this person. But I think with this energy here, the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. I feel like this caused this person, like people are saying that this was a huge decision for this person, and that once they changed their mind, once they finally walked away, they entered this new phase. They were able to transform, they were able to grow. I feel like this person would be open to rekindling, renewing, but it's like people need to accept them for who they are. It's like there would need to be kind of new boundaries set in place. I don't know, like it kind of feels like this person has moved on already. People are saying this person has moved on. They're completely on to their next phase. They've completely grown and changed. They're not the same person that they used to be. I think that this pain has honestly changed this person. But it's for the better. I think it has made this person stronger. And not to say that pain is like good or anything like that. Like this was extremely painful for this person, but people are just saying, like, you know, it's what people say, like, oh, it made them stronger. Like it's just what people are gossiping and saying, is that this pain, all the shit this person's going through, it's gonna come back to them, I feel like, in a positive way. I'm hearing good karma, you know. I kind of want to get one more. I don't know why. I kind of want to split the deck again. So what were people saying? Queen of Cups in reverse. Once again, people are saying that this person lacks empathy, that they are very emotionally manipulative. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. People are saying this person's emotionally like needy, over emotional, like I said, sensitive. Like people are being really harsh. Like I could keep going on, like people are saying this person's codependent, that this person is like unable to stand on their own. 10 of Pentacles. Like it's just like the gossip is actually insane. And exactly, people are like, they put up their guard, they put up a wall. But see, these are like the people that are outside the club, you know what I mean? Can't get in the club. Like it's like they were kicked out of the club and they're still like on the outside, like, well, the manager did the, you know, the server, and the bathroom wasn't clean, and like, you know what I mean? When I think the truth is you're just focused on finding, not you, I'm sorry, but this person, the person that you're asking about is actually just trying to find authentic connections, and also to heal all of the self-imposed limitations. It's almost like this person was really stuck and trapped, right? And it's like they were telling themselves to stay in, you know, and it was like creating more trouble than it was worth. So it was very self-imposed. But yeah, let me just stop there. Like I'm getting into it, but like people are being very hard on this person because they don't meet the neurotypical standards. And I think that people are just completely misunderstanding this person. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Pile 2. I just saw 2222 on the timer. I feel like this person, their intention is to find authentic, loving connections. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Pile number 2. I hope that this was helpful, informative, useful to you in some kind of way. If it was, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Until next time, guys, I'm sending you love, light, protection, blessings. Bye. Welcome, pile number 3s. You guys chose the card Feelings. All right, pile number 3. What are people gossiping about this person? Okay, this is actually a fun one. People are talking their shit about this person. People are saying that this person is over emotional. Like, people are saying that this person is, I am actually getting emotional manipulation, or emotionally manipulative, I should say, to complete the sentence. Sorry guys, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and I think that's actually kind of coming into this reading as well, because we have the 4 of Swords in reverse here, and I think people are saying that this person could struggle with insomnia, or they could be staying up at night, that they could just not be getting sleep. Like, even like, you know, I am somebody, I work overnights, but I make sure I get my sleep, you know. Last night was an exception. But even if it's not even like about their schedule, it's more so about the fact that they're restless. So people are saying this person is very restless. They don't get like deep sleep. They don't get well enough, like, well, they don't become well rested. And like I said, people are complaining about how emotional this person is. Like, I feel like people feel like they have to, like they're stepping on glass, you know, or what's the tiptoeing, like, you know, they don't want to step on glass. They have to tiptoe around this person's emotions, their high sensitivity. I kept hearing crybaby. Like, I know it's so derogatory, but that's what I'm hearing. Like, people are calling this person a crybaby. Like, and I'm hearing boy that cries wolf. So for some of you, it's like this person cries over very silly things, like things that don't need to be cried about, you know, like over spilt milk, or, you know, I'm trying to find an example. Oh my goodness, I just heard the strangest example. I was seeing Walmart, and I was seeing somebody at like a soda machine, like a vending soda machine, and they're like saying, like, they're getting upset because they don't have enough money to get a soda, and it like ruins their whole day. You know what I mean? It's like they didn't have enough change, like, I guess after shopping or something. Like, and that's another thing people are gossiping about this person with the 10 of Pentacles, is that this person could be in like financial ruin. Like, this person never seems to have any money. I'm hearing that they spend it as soon as they get it. on vending machine soda. I don't know why that was such a specific example, but you know, it's like that. It's like little things upset this person, and it could be because, you know, they are in this space of not being able to provide for themselves, not being able to financially show up for themselves, and it's putting them in this energy of survival mode. So people are saying that this person is in survival mode, financial ruin, they're always broke, they never seem to have stability as well. This could also be like a very toxic family dynamic. So people are saying that this person's family is really toxic, especially when it comes to money. Like there's a lot of disharmony around money. People are gossiping about how like there's arguments that start in the family because of money, because of a lack of financial resources. Oh, I just heard, this is interesting. I just heard pay pig. And I know that that's like a specific sexual like term, but I'm actually getting this as there's like people in the family who are pay pigs, like, pardon me. And so I'm kind of getting this energy of like people getting in arguments with the pay pigs and being like, why aren't you giving me money? You know, and like there's arguments there where it's like there's the people who actually do bring in resources for this family, but then it's toxic because there's so many people that are like reliant on those people, dependent on those people, including this person. Like, so this person is not a provider. They're not coming in as a provider. They're coming in as, I just heard a liability. I'm hearing the song Liability by Lord. You're a little much for me. You're a liability. Like something, yeah, but it's like this person almost has an understanding of how other people do see them. Like, ooh, I'm kind of getting like people are saying that this person has armor, that they wear a lot of fake confidence as armor. People are saying that this person is very fake. Like people say that this person fake flexes or acts like they have money when they don't. People are also gossiping about how this person likes to cover up the fact that their family is so dysfunctional. Like they kind of romanticize it with this feelings energy. There's a lot of elusive, or I should say delusional energy. This person, people are saying this person's delusional. Like I said, people are talking their shit about this person. Especially with the death card over here, people are saying that this person will never change. Like people are saying that this person is dedicated to staying the same, that this person doesn't want to change, that this person has no desire to transform, change their ways, to see how they're, I just heard complying. I don't know why. It's the second time in this whole reading, complying. There's something here about they need to learn how they are contributing. There we go. They're contributing to these toxic, dysfunctional situations. And they also need to take accountability for arguments that they start, and also like this sensitivity, because this sensitivity is nobody else's responsibility but their own. So people are saying how, yeah, like this person refuses to let this very toxic version of themselves die. Like people really, I think that this is why this ascending card is, you know, here. People really are wanting to see this person ascend. Like they really, like there, it's weird because it's like people are talking so much shit about this person, right? But then it's like there's like this glimmer of hope that they have, and they're just like, man, if this person could turn things around, like, they could really expand. Yeah, so I'm reading, so transcending obstacles, exactly. They have a lot of obstacles, right? And you, if you're spiritual, where you believe like we reincarnated in these lives and chose these lives for ourselves, like this person chose to have this very tumultuous journey, like you have to think that soul must really want to learn a lot of lessons. So transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Oh no, yeah. I feel that people are also saying, so on top of like, oh, I wish that this person could expand and ascend and, you know, transcend these obstacles that life has given them. On top of that, I'm getting a very heavy romantic desire. This person really wants to be in love. I don't know if this person has ever really been in love, because they're still so aligned with all of this dysfunction and trauma that it's gonna be hard for them to show up as their authentic, healthy version of themselves that can really be in love, you know? And not to say that you have to be fully healed to be in love, and is fully healed even, you know what I mean, real. Healing is linear. So if this person could get to a space where they were healthy enough, you know, to be in a union, well, like I was just saying, you don't have to be healed, but I just feel like the relationships that they've had, they just reflected this person's trauma. The people that they've been with just reflected the negative spaces that they were in. So bottom of the deck, like I was just saying, Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. And we have that preparing for union. So it's like people are saying that this person is very focused on love, like very focused on meeting the one, you know. They have a lot of faith that love is coming. They seem to, hold on, as I was saying, they are really focused on romance, when it's like, I think that they need to actually take their focus off of romance and, you know, deal with their shit. That's what people are saying too, is like they're saying this person is so focused on like getting a husband or getting a partner, when it's like they've got a lot of work to do on the inside before they're ready to really show up for anybody else in a quality standard, you know. It's like they're just gonna keep having these reflections of their shadow, you know. This is like their shadow is just gonna have more control over them, and it's just gonna keep reflecting in the relationships that they have. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, this is once again, I was getting this energy of people feeling that this person's fake. Is like this person is actually really deceptive and sneaky and shady, but it's like they pretend like they're not. People are saying how this person is delusional, that they really think that they're innocent, that they actually kind of, there's like a dissonance is what I'm also getting, where these people feel like they just don't take any accountability or responsibility for their shadow or for their negative traits or actions. And it's like the more they try to repress it, the more control it has over them. Yeah, and people are saying that they try to act like it's like throwing the stone and then hiding the hand. This person definitely does shit like that, where it's like they think people don't see them for who they are. And people are gossiping and saying, yes, we see you, bitch. Queen of Cups, exactly. We see you as the emotionally manipulative person that you are. People are saying that this person, like I said, extremely over emotional, crying wolf all the time, very needy, very codependent. This person, it's like so crazy because it's like pile 2 this is like who people think pile 2 is. But it's like, no, it's like this, like this is who, like this is the actual person who embodies these kinds of traits here. Like, this person actually lacks empathy. This person actually is I feel like it's very self-absorbed, where it's like there's only sensitivity around their emotions, and they make their emotions so big, so much more important than everybody else's around them, that it's manipulative, you know, and people just don't feel like safe emotionally around this person. Kind of want to get some more, like, people are talking their shit here, so I'm gonna take this one out. Especially because these energies feel so similar to me, where it's like they're just kind of a zombie. Like, I don't know, some people really feel like this person could be on drugs, you know, like they could be using, because like I'm seeing like very dark circles around their eyes. This person could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, with this Queen of Cups in reverse. Heavy on Scorpio too, with the Death card. Underneath the Four of Wands, we have this Four of Swords, I'm sorry. We have the Five of Wands. Like, people are saying that this person starts arguments, that this person is very competitive. People could be saying this person is a pick-me. People could be saying that this person's misogynistic. People could be, yeah, they're just saying that this person likes to start competition between women, no matter their gender, but they like to start competition between women. Like, they like to see women fighting, arguing, not getting along. Two of Cups, but you saw that it's like this person really wants it. They really want that Two of Cups. Like, this person wants more than anything to be in love and to know what it's like to be in like a healthy relationship. But with it, the way it came out, I'm taking it as reverse. Like, I'm sorry to this person, but it's like they do not have harmony in their relationship. People could be gossiping a lot about their partner and about their relationship, and about how it's a very unstable, unharmonious connection. Two of Swords. Once again, this person refuses to change. This person refuses to make a decision. This person refuses to decide that it's time. Like, this is rock bottom, you know? They're just kind of dedicated more to like their feelings. So they go off their feelings. So it's like they just try to make themselves feel good is what I'm hearing. Yeah, with the Sun in reverse, because they feel so unhappy. They feel so depressed here. This person is covering a lot of their misery in like, I just keep hearing the word faux fur, you know, like it's just fake. It's just a mask. Like they try to pretend their shit doesn't stink kind of energy. They try to mask this misery. They pretend like it's not happening, and it's delusional because people everywhere can see how miserable this person is. Last card. Let's see. Justice. People are gossiping about how this person's going to get their karma. Page of Pentacles at the bottom. People are gossiping about how this person has taken a lot from other people, that this person is a taker. Remember, I said they're not the provider. Like, they're gonna go to quote unquote pay pigs. I don't know why that reference wants to come into this reading, but they're gonna go to those kinds of people and demand money. They're the kind of person who just wants to take, and they think very highly of themselves. And so that's why people are like just saying like, this is the kind of person that the only way that things might change for them is through karma, is through the universe kind of handling them. They let the universe handle them. Let the universe handle it, honey. I want to get one more. What should we get? Let's get one more of these cards. What are people gossiping about this person? Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So this is what people are gossiping, is like this person acts like they're working on it. They act like they're rebuilding it, but it's like this repetitive cycle, this persistent cycle of just them sabotaging. So it's almost like you give this person a hammer and it's like they're like, hee, like I'm working hard, I am building this gate, you know, I'm building this house or whatever they're building, and then you look away and they've sabotaged the entire thing. It's all in pieces, it's all crumbled, and it's like they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, and they start to rebuild it, but it's just this repetitive cycle of them acting like this sabotage rebuilding pattern is normal. It's like they've normalized that energy of like, oh, I just have my ups and my downs. So people are gossiping about how this person sabotages everything in their life, and it's like they cover it up by saying, oh, I'm working on it, I'm a work in progress, kind of energy. Aren't we all, right? But geez, people are saying not today, Satan. People are saying that they're still angry. They feel very hurt by this person's actions. People are saying that they had to set boundaries with this person and that they would do anything to avoid having to talk to this person. Like they do not want to talk to this person. Like they literally say, not today, Satan, and they try to get away from this person. So very interesting, pile 3. That was the spiciest of all the piles, you know. Pile 1 made me sad, pile 2 broke my heart, and then pile 3 is you guys made me laugh. This is crazy. So I hope that this resonated. I hope this information was useful, informative somehow. If it was, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, comment down below. Until next time, guys, love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. See you next time. Bye.